Morning world, welcome to Monday 22nd September and back on the mower. Right, so I've had to change plans a little bit today. I'd intended to go and cut the grass at T'other farm first. There's 20 acres to cut over there, but I got a weepy hydraulic hose that picks up the mower, and the guy who normally does a repair for me has stopped doing it. I didn't know that. I rang him this morning, he said I haven't got the fittings anymore, can't do it. So right, can't do that. I've left a message with Neil, our agriculture engineer, to see if I can call in and see him. It's only take me 2 seconds to whip this thing off and get it made. It won't take long, but he's not answering his phone. I've left a message for him. So rather than do nothing, we'll go and cut pigeon mead first. So I was going to do pigeon mead tomorrow. I'll do it today. My daughter's been here, hasn't she? I have to do that. If I don't do that, the seat doesn't sense the weight and then it just sinks again. Yeah. Well, I've just given famous Dave the good news that I'm not going to be going out all day after all. I told him this morning, I said I'm going to be gone all day, and he goes, no. But I said, no, not now. I'll do pigeon meat today. I won't even attempt to do T'other farm. What I'll do is, if Neil hasn't run me back, I'll have to see if I can find someone else to make up that pipe for me. It might mean a trip to White's or Chandler's or something. I've got to go to Chandler's anyway because I want to pick up our new log splitter sometime. So we're not going to get a lot of grass off of pigeon mead, I know that. If I get, well, a dozen bales off of here, it's hardly worth. I feel sorry for the bloke who's doing the baling, Dave. He ain't gonna make a lot of money out of me this year, or anybody else, come to that. But I mean, what can you do? Right, open the gate. Right, we need to set ourselves up now. So plunk you on the floor. About there. Right. I'm going to shorten the top link a couple of turns. Yeah, we can go a little bit tighter than that, I think. Let's tilt him forward a bit more. That's better. Right. Shall we? So, it's not a great crop, especially down this side where we have a lot of rabbits, up and down this hedge. We won't get a lot, but we have just overseeded with that winter rye, stubble turnips, smart radish. I can't remember what else was in the mix, but we need to give that a bit of a chance, take some of this competition away for light, So there's lots of reasons to do this today. Mainly being we've got a week in front of us that promises good enough weather that we can get this made, wrapped, off the field in the dry. Okay, 540, a little bit of revs. Will he go straight in? No. Try that. That's better. That can go and float. Where are you going to sit? That's about right there. Okay, here we go again. Take it down quite tight, but we need every bit we can get. Forgot to take it out of transport. You might cut better. Oh, hang on. You might cut better if I well, get it right in the sweet spot. That's better. It took me ages to learn that. Years. Right then, let's try that again, shall we? So it's still quite wet, as in the grass, it's quite dewy, but we're not going to be baling this for some days. I got time for this to dry, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're not making hay, it's going to be silage. Yeah, there's hardly anything there. I'm hoping Dave's belt baler can pick that up. It's a bit better at the top here. Not much though. Anyway, the crop is better at t'other farm. Luckily I haven't got to rely on this. Well, we're about halfway through. It's 11 minutes past 11. So I expect some of my neighbours will be wondering why I'm going round and round and round instead of usual up and down and up and down. Well, that is reducing the strain on that hydraulic pipe. It's one of those things, if it's weeping now, that's just a precursor that before long it's going to go pop. So the less I use it and the less pressure I keep on that pipe, hopefully the longer it'll last. So yeah, so that's the reason why I'm going round and round and not up and down. I'm only lifting in one place, which is on this corner, because I have to. Yeah, round and round rather than up and down. So yeah, we are going to do that now actually. So up, a little bit of pressure on the pipe, going up, thank you, and then down, first gear. And you're going, why am I going in first gear? Well, this is how rough it is in first gear. In second gear, I'm banging my head or cracking me nuts. So that's why. So this rough bit is partially my fault. When we reseeded this is a 4-year lay. This will be season 2. When we seeded this, I didn't have a set of ring rolls. We drilled it in and I only had a flat roll. So I flat rolled the seed in, and literally within a day we had torrential rain. I mean torrential. So there's little tiny valleys running right down through the middle of the field here where the water literally eroded paths out of the field. In fact, I reckon there's probably 20 tons of my field on the other side of the hedge. So it was an error, it was a risk. We didn't know it was going to rain that hard. If we'd known it was going to rain that hard, I wouldn't have rolled it at all, I'd have just left it. But, you know, we learn by our mistakes. But yeah, it's very rough down there. I want to make it less rough. So although this was a 4-year lay, and it's got another 2 years to run, although in saying that, I'm pretty sure some of the grass species in here have died right back because of this year's drought. That's why we decided to put that remaining seed of the cover crop on here. So we should, within a few weeks, see stubble turnips, smart radish, winter rye, all that sort of stuff coming up out here. We'll keep an eye on it. And the idea for that is it will be grazing for sheep, either in late autumn or early spring. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. So this is also why I'm sculpting this off quite tight. I wouldn't normally cut this as tight as this, but I put an extra turn on the top link, bringing it forward. So we put that seed on, what, 5 days ago? I can't remember the date we did it now. So that should be in the ground. We've had plenty of rain. That should now be germinating, putting its root down, and I'm kind of hoping that taking the top off, giving it some sunshine, we've got a sunny week, not necessarily a hot week, but a sunny week. So I'm kind of hoping that's going to help the seed we just put on get away. We'll see. We'll see. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I mean, we had 2 bags left over. It had to go somewhere. It doesn't improve with age, so you might just as well do something with it. Anyway, we will be probably, I don't know if we're going to plough it again, but I think it might be a case of I'll borrow Reg's discs in the spring, and we're going to disc this, get it level again, reseed it again. Yeah, and then hopefully we'll have something to mow by June, July next year. We'll see. Although saying that, this grass has come back better than I thought it was going to. So everything I just said, I might change my mind and just put up with the bumps. Probably not. We're sowing the seed now. Not the thickest crop of grass I've ever cut off here, by a long way, but there's more than I thought there was going to be. We might get more than 10 bales. Don't forget, there's been no fertiliser on here for quite a few months. We did chuck some on at the beginning of the year. That's why we were hoping for some rain, which never came. So a lot of that never got soaked into the ground, never got picked up by the roots. Waste of money really. But it was old stuff that we had left over it wanted using. We bought some more, some fresh. I haven't touched any of that, so that's now going to be sitting in the barn until next year. So that was another £1,000 I didn't have to spend this year, but Sod's Law says it'll be cheaper next year. I doubt that. Yeah. Anyway, £1,000 sat in my barn going hard. Almost done. Last little triangle in this 10-acre piece. Well, this is actually 8-acre piece here. We've got another 2 acres to do in that bit over there. But yeah, we're nearly there. See, we've got a red kite come to join us. Looking for mouses. Lots and lots of voles out here today. I've seen hundreds of them. They're not going to be very happy about me doing this, but needs must. Right, we'll do this bit of headland. Oh, it's rough out here. I would really like this to be less rough, more smooth. But yeah, there's more grass here than I thought there was going to be. There might be 25 bales out here. That's better than 10. Right, we'll knock this headland off. Then we'll go through next door. Do that. So probably not quite so much grass. There's 1 or 2 patches that get quite thick. There's a big patch of clover over the back there. I don't know quite why that happened, but that's had no fertiliser right there this year, whereas this has had some, although that was months ago. Not much grass there. It's hardly worth cutting. It's really just a tidy up job, that is. But I like tidy. If you just let one go, Biscuit, because there's this strange aroma in here all of a sudden. It's a bit whiffy. Come on now. There's a whole bottle of sloe gin there. Right, that was Mikey on the phone. They finished a job that I thought was going to take them all day early, so still got to travel back, so it's going to be in a couple of hours, but I've got to think of something else for him, which I have. The thing is, the customer is not answering his bloody phone, so, and we need a gate code to get in. We've got one code, but it's only a pedestrian gate. Can't get the truck in. He does have a habit of going on holiday a lot. Oh well, right. Not much I can do about that for 10 minutes. We'll knock this off. We'll have a cup of tea. That's shined him up a bit. Clean him off, pack him up. was rather hoping you'd stay right up, but I'll have to push it now. Okay, now we can travel. Right, well, that's pigeon mead knocked off and tidy. It's complaining because I haven't put the pin in travel mode. Well, there's a reason for that. It's because the hole didn't line up properly, so it's locked up. It can't go anywhere. It's physically, mechanically locked up, so it's not relying on hydraulics. But yeah, if I can get the pin back in. He's always a pig to get the pin in and out of travel and work mode. It was always a pig. So, and I ain't got him any better with age. 25 past 12. Milky coffee time. I suppose I better go and ask Dave if he wants a coffee, which I already know the answer to that anyway, so. Right, should we go see how he's getting on? Hopefully he's putting some thermalights up. Might have some blocks down for Dad's extension. Come on, you. Well, at least he's happy, he's singing. So. One of his favourite songs. I don't know what it is about Dave and Gay. He just loves that word. Haven't you finished that yet? Yeah. Copyright. I can't have that on if I want to do this, because then somebody would be saying, well, you can't do that. You can't do that. Oh, that's copyright that is. Oh, you can't have that now. Huh. Got our bit of damp in then. Huh? Got our damp in then. Yeah. I was going to go and put the kettle on.
It's a bloody good idea.
Yeah, I thought you might like that idea. Thing is, you haven't laid enough blocks to earn it yet.
What do you think I've been setting up?
Yeah.
Go around cutting the fucking lawn.